Maintain a healthy diet and eating better. Eating a healthy, balanced diet is one of the most important things you can do to protect your health. In fact, up to 80% of premature heart disease and stroke can be prevented through your life choices and habits, such as eating a healthy diet and being physically active. It's easy to make little changes to bring your eating closer in line with these dietary guidelines, regardless of where you're starting. If your current diet is quite different from the recommendations, try starting with just 1 or 2 little changes at a time rather than changing everything at once. Once those first few changes have become the norm, add a couple more. Remember, even a little step towards healthier eating is better than doing nothing at all. Without further ado, let's begin with a few important tips to help you have good health. Number 1. Include the 5 food groups in your diet. A healthy diet focuses on the 5 major food groups. It's not hard to include foods from the 5 food groups into snacks and meals. Some suggestions include vegetables and legumes or beans. Raw or cooked vegetables can be used as a snack food or as part of lunch and dinner. Salad vegetables can be used as a sandwich filling. Vegetable soup can make a healthy lunch. Stir fries, vegetable patties, and vegetable curries make nutritious evening meals. Try raw vegetables like carrots and celery sticks for a snack on the run. Or just keep a box of cut up raw vegetables front and center in your fridge to catch your eye when you're looking for an easy snack. These are perfect teamed with bean-based dips, such as hummus, made from chickpeas. Fruit. Fruit is easy to carry as a snack and can be included in most meals. Try banana with your breakfast cereal, an apple for morning tea, and add some berries to your yogurt for an afternoon snack. Fresh whole fruit is recommended over fruit juice and dried fruit. Grain foods, mostly whole grain. Add rice, pasta, or noodles to serves of protein, such as lean meat, fish, poultry, legumes, beans, or tofu, and vegetables for an all-round meal. There are many varieties to try. Where possible, choose whole grain bread and cereals, as these will provide more nutrients and fiber, which helps keep your digestive system healthy. Check the fiber content by looking at the nutrition information panel on the back of a product. Choose options that have 3 grams or more of fiber per serve. Lean meats and poultry, fish, eggs, tofu, nuts, and seeds, and legumes or beans. These can all provide protein. Try adding lean meat to your sandwich or have a handful of nuts as a snack. Legumes and beans can also be added to most meals, for example, soups or stews, or make meat stretch further, for example, when added to a bolognese sauce. Milk, yogurt, cheese, or alternatives, mostly reduced fat. Try adding yogurt to breakfast cereal with milk, or using cottage cheese as a sandwich filling. Shavings of Parmesan or cheddar can be used to top steamed vegetables or a salad. Number 2. Limiting highly and ultra-processed foods. Highly processed foods, often called ultra-processed, are foods that are changed from their original food source and have many added ingredients. During processing, often important nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and fiber are removed, while salt and sugar are added. Examples of processed food include fast food, hot dogs, chips, cookies, frozen pizzas, deli meats, white rice, and white bread. Some minimally processed foods are okay. There are foods that are slightly changed in some way, but contain few industrially made additives. Minimally processed foods keep almost all of their essential nutrients. Some examples are bagged salad, frozen vegetables, and fruit, eggs, milk, cheese, flour, brown rice, oil, and dried herbs. We are not referring to these minimally processed foods when we are advising you not to eat processed foods. Number 3. Cut sugar. Regularly consuming foods and drinks high in sugar increases your risk of obesity and tooth decay. Sugary foods and drinks are often high in energy, measured in kilojoules or calories, and if consumed too often can contribute to weight gain. They can also cause tooth decay, especially if eaten between meals. Free sugars are any sugars added to foods or drinks or found naturally in honey, syrups, and unsweetened fruit juices and smoothies. This is the type of sugar you should be cutting down on, rather than the sugar found in fruit and milk. Many packaged foods and drinks contain surprisingly high amounts of free sugars. Sugar is not healthy, so cut it down. Number 4. High salt foods. Too much salt in the diet has been associated with an increased risk of high blood pressure, which is a known risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Eating less than 5 grams of salt per day, less than a teaspoon a day, is recommended for adults with normal blood pressure. Many Australians consume double this amount each day. 75% of our salt intake comes from packaged and processed foods we eat every day, like bread, processed meats, and soups. Cutting back on takeaway foods will help reduce your salt intake. Number 5. Making water your drink of choice. Water supports health and promotes hydration without adding calories to the diet. Sugary drinks including energy drinks, fruit drinks, 100% fruit juice, soft drinks, and flavored coffees have lots of sugar and include little to no nutritional value. It is easy to drink empty calories without realizing it, and this leads to weight gain. Avoid fruit juice, even when it's 100% fruit juice. Although fruit juice has some of the benefits of fruit, vitamins and minerals, it has more sugar than the fruit and less fiber. Fruit juice should not be consumed as an alternative to fruits. You should eat your fruits, not drink them. When safe drinking water is not available, quench your thirst with coffee, tea, unsweetened lower-fat milk, and previously boiled water. Number 6. Keep unhealthy foods out of the house. It is difficult to eat healthy if you're surrounded by junk foods. If other family members want to have these foods around, try keeping them hidden rather than on countertops. The saying out of sight, out of mind definitely applies here. Having food on display in various areas of the house has been linked to obesity and increased consumption of unhealthy foods. Number 7. Carry healthy snacks. Sticking to a healthy diet can be tough when you're away from home for extended periods. When you get too hungry on the go, you may end up grabbing whatever is available. This is often processed food that doesn't really satisfy hunger and isn't good for you in the long run. Having healthy, high-protein snacks on hand can help keep your appetite in check until you're able to have a full meal. Some examples of good portable snacks are almonds, peanuts, and jerky. Also, consider filling a small cooler with hard-boiled eggs, cheese, or Greek yogurt. Number 8. Eat some seafood. Seafood has protein, minerals, and omega-3 fatty acids, heart-healthy fat. Adults should try to eat at least 8 ounces a week of a variety of seafood. Children can eat smaller amounts of seafood. Number 9. Do not skip breakfast. Some people skip breakfast because they think it'll help them lose weight. Skipping breakfast is not healthy. But a healthy breakfast high in fiber and low in fat, sugar, and salt can form part of a balanced diet and can help you get the nutrients you need for good health. Whole grain, low sugar cereal with semi-skimmed milk and fruit sliced over the top is a tasty and healthy breakfast. Number 10. Lastly, don't have an all or nothing approach. A major roadblock to achieving a healthy diet and lifestyle is black and white thinking. One common scenario is that you have a few unhealthy appetizers at a party, decide that your diet is ruined for the day, and proceed to overindulge in unhealthy foods. Instead of considering the day ruined, try putting the past behind you and choosing healthy, unprocessed foods that contain protein for the remainder of the party. This will help you feel full and satisfied rather than stuffed and frustrated. A few off-plan choices make very little difference in the long run, as long as you balance them with healthy foods. That brings us to the end of today's video. If it was helpful to you, why not share it with friends and family? Thank you for watching. We will catch you in our next one.